Welcome everybody to another episode of Universe Mode, and as you can see there from the stage, it is our Saturday night's main event special. We got 3 matches on the card tonight, including a cage match with Edge and Karrion Kross to settle their feud once and for all live from Baltimore, Maryland. Alright everybody, it is time for our Saturday night's main event special. And our first match, we have Ricochet versus John Cena, little champion versus champion action, non-title. Ricochet, our recent United States champion, he was able to beat AJ Styles for that belt at our most recent pay-per-view of Summerslam, and on our most recent edition of Raw, we found out that AJ Styles will be getting a rematch after he picked up the win over Isaiah Swerve Scott. So Ricochet knows who his opponent will be for that night, but he can't take his eye off the ball of his opponent tonight, John Cena, the Universal Champion who was able to retain his title, beating Goldberg. Cena making his way out. And even though there's no title on the line, there's a lot of bragging rights here, given these are the 2 top champs on Raw, the 2 big dogs, so to speak. John Cena making his way to the ring. So yeah, everybody wants to be the top champion, but only one of them can be. Well, let's find out who it's going to be. Both guys look focused. Alright, let's find out who comes out on top in this champion versus champion match. 2 of the top stars here on Monday Night Raw. First of 3 matches on the card. After this, we still have the Smackdown Women's Championship between Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm, and a steel cage match with Karrion Kross and Edge to settle their differences. Big show lined up. Oh, Ricochet, nobody home. Cena now picking him up. Oh, and planting him hard. Now laying in a bunch of punches to the side of the head. Oh, follows it up with a drop right to the face. Ricochet once again getting blasted in the side of the head. That cannot feel too good. Rapid fire punches like that. Well, Cena with the Hurricanrana. Usually something you see out of Ricochet. And now Cena comes in with a splash. Changing things up here tonight. Ricochet not really able to get anything going just yet. And as I say that, he comes back with a nice kick. But Cena kicks him away now. Big boot to the face. Now hooks the leg into the suplex. Now Cena was attempting to stomp away. Ricochet catches him though. Takes him down. Now working over the arm. Cena back to his feet. And Ricochet with a nice block there. Now hooks both arms. Oh! Driving the knees right into the chest there, Cena. Ricochet now to kick to the back and the standing shooting star press. Now looking to head up top, but nobody home. And Ricochet able to dodge out of whatever Cena was going for. Couldn't dodge that one though. Up and over. And little you can't see me. Cena could win for the 5-knuckle shuffle. And connects. Usually what follows that is the attitude adjustment, and that looks like what he was going for, but Ricochet with the counter. And clothesline Cena to the floor. But Cena comes back with a drop kick. A little unexpected. Oh, and now hard into the barricade. No give there on that. Oh, and now to the ring apron. Uh-oh, Cena taking apart the announce table. This is only the first match here. And now into the announce table goes Ricochet. Oh, now over near the timekeeper area. Ricochet daring him to come back down. Cena obliges here. And I don't think Cena can get him positioned how he wants. Now he did. And we saw him do this to Goldberg there at SummerSlam. It's the attitude adjustment through the table. Cena talk a little trash to him while he's down too. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome," but I don't think Ricochet feels the same way at the moment. Just saying. Cena now going to go in for the cover off of that. 2. And Ricochet able to kick out. Cena with a similar reaction he had with Goldberg, but I think he waited too long. Took too long getting Ricochet back into the ring and then going in for the cover. Gave Ricochet a little bit of an opening. Now into the belly-to-belly suplex. Ooh, that one busted Ricochet open. Cena looking to further open that wound up. Oh, Ricochet comes back with a couple of chops of his own here. Ooh. Now looking to head to the top. 630 senton into the cover. And Cena able to kick out. Ricochet, though, staying on the attack. But Cena, a nice counter. Uh-oh. Rolling him over, looking for that STF. And that's it. Ricochet gonna tap. And Ricochet put up a good fight. In the end, though, John Cena is victorious here in this opening match. Looks like we got to do a little work ringside, fix that announce table after Cena decided to attitude adjust Ricochet through that. And right on cue, there it is. Strong first match, though, between the two champions, and our Universal Champion comes out on top with the W. Ricochet, though, put up a good fight. He wanted this match. In the end, though, John Cena just too much. He proves why he is the current top champion on the Raw brand as well. Ricochet right there had a good opening, but Cena coming through, kicking out, and then once he locked in that STF, that was it. Ricochet, no choice but to tap, being caught there in the middle of the ring, not close enough to the ropes, couldn't get out of it. Cena is victorious. Look how fired up he is. Don't typically see him that fired up after a match. You can tell this one was important to him, having the bragging rights there. Alright, our one title match of the night is up next. Smackdown Women's Championship on the line. Toni Storm makes her way to the ring. Challenger. If you remember, she was supposed to have the one-on-one match with Asuka at SummerSlam. And Rhea Ripley decided to cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase and turn that into a triple threat. GM William Regal felt Toni Storm deserved her title shot that she earned. So she's getting that chance again tonight. This time it's a one-on-one match. Remember, too, Toni Storm was not pinned or submitted in that instance, in that match. That was Asuka who actually lost. So, Toni Storm getting her one-on-one title match this time. At least now there's no more Money in the Bank interruptions. And speaking of Money in the Bank, here comes the winner who cashed in and is your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Will this be a short reign for her, or will she be able to win in her first defense? And that is a champion's entrance right there. Ripley looks ready to go. And there it is, SmackDown Women's Championship. Who will walk out the champ? Will it be Toni Storm or Rhea Ripley? About to find out. And Ripley immediately throws her right in the back of her head. Now Ripley with short arm clotheslines. Crowd counting along with her. Oh, but nobody home on the leg drop. Toni Storm now comes in with her kick. And one knee to the side of the head. Now Toni Storm going in, working over the head and neck here of Rhea Ripley. I'm sure there's a lot of frustration here pent up in Toni Storm at the moment, given that Ripley cashed in and ruined her title match at Summerslam. Now Toni Storm looking to work over the knee, which is probably a good strategy. Maybe to take away the power of Rhea Ripley. Arguably one of the strongest women in the WWE. Oh, into the barricade. And now face first into the barricade. But Toni Storm fights back. And sending Ripley almost into the barricade. Toni Storm now breaks the count. Smart strategy. She can't win via count out. Ripley would still retain the championship in that instance. Oh, God. And remember, there's no padding down there on the floor, so that is a hard landing. Again, just tossing Ripley around there at ringside. Toni Storm going to work right now. Ripley, though, with the counter, now plants her. Ripley now getting back into the ring, trying to get away from Toni. Now Ripley maintaining control of the waist, has got Toni Storm up on her shoulders. Ooh. Continuing to stomp away here. Now Rhea Ripley just repeatedly stomping right in her chest. Ooh, hard kick to the back. It was a loud thud there. Ripley now bringing Toni Storm back up to her feet into the corner. Ripley getting the run up. Shades of Dakota Kai. Oh, Toni Storm able to get out of it though. Ripley maybe waited too long there. Toni Storm able to get out of the corner. Oh, big boot to the chest. Ripley now shuts down her attempt, and oh God, what a super kick. Toni Storm though comes back with a kick of her own. Toni Storm now stomping away on the fingers of Rhea Ripley. Ripley now kicks her away. And Ripley now working over her arm. Rhea Ripley now to Northern Lights suplex. And the leg drop to follow it up. Rhea now looking for the riptide. And connects. She's trying to wrap things up here, making it an early night. Ripley now looking for that prism trap submission. And she's got it locked in. Toni Storm not close enough to the ropes. Toni Storm fighting though. She's not ready to tap out just yet. And she's able to roll through and get Ripley off of her. Back into the lockup they go. And sending Ripley from the ring once again. Toni Storm, the impressive athleticism there. Ripley now making her way back up to her feet. Toni Storm may have made a mistake joining her there, giving up the high ground. Ripley now waiting for Toni Storm to get back up after throwing her into the ring steps. Toni is down. She's finally back to her feet. Oh, Ripley went for the big boot. Toni Storm able to get her hands up and block it. And now it's got Rhea Ripley positioned on the ropes. Oh, and the knee. Ripley clutching her face. That looked like it hurt. Repeated boots to the head there. Toni Storm now looking to go up top. And comes in with the shotgun drop kick. Bit of a rough landing there for Toni herself, but she's still connected with it. Laying in some elbows to the head now. Ooh. Repeated punches to the face. Ripley, though, back to her feet and comes in with a big boot. Now working over the back there of Toni Storm. Oh, Toni with a nice counter. Kick to the back of the knee. Toni Storm now. Storm Zero. And into the cover. And Ripley able to kick out. I think if Toni Storm would have been able to hold in that pin, but the moment she hit it, she may have won that match. Instead, now Rhea Ripley comes in with the German suplex. Ripley now with the run-up and the drop kick to the side of the head. Ripley now working over the arm. And as I say that now, just tossing around Toni Storm, just woman handling her. Toni Storm, though, sweeps the leg. She's got to find a way to try and regain control of this match. Working away here on the hand of Ripley, but Ripley back to her feet. Oh, but Toni Storm connects with the headbutt. Now the roll through. Into the neck breaker. Cover. And Ripley able to kick out. Toni Storm arguing with the referee over the count. Toni now looking to hit maybe another Storm Zero, but Ripley with a nice counter. And once again, Toni Storm looking to send her from the ring. Ripley, though, firing back. Toni Storm, though, with a nice takedown. And that unique offense right there. Putting those glutes to good use. Uh-oh, Rhea Ripley with a nice counter. Planting Toni Storm hard on her back. And Ripley once again looking for that prism trap submission. And she's got it locked in tight. And Toni Storm has no choice but to tap. Ripley is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. You can see Ripley now with a sigh of relief, clutching her arm. Remember back in season 1, she had an issue with her arm. Ronda Rousey did quite the number on her arm. You have to wonder if maybe it's re-aggravating her. Maybe somehow she injured her arm again. That is not a good sign for a SmackDown Women's Champion. Remember, she had to relinquish the title in season 1 when that happened. Let's hope that's not the case here. Ripley, though, with the impressive performance and the victory. She's still a SmackDown Women's Champion. Very interesting positioning there for the referee. Typically, you want to try to get in front of the opponent or the competitors in that. But anyway, Ripley is still the champion. And now time for our main event. A little hard to see due to the black and white entrance here for Karrion Kross, but there's the steel cage above the ring. Karrion Kross and Edge will be locked inside a steel cage. That way there's no interference, because remember, Scarlett kept trying to get involved. Kind of distracted Edge there at SummerSlam. And this cage match is a little different than typical cage matches. This is only pinfall or submission. If anybody escapes this match or escapes this cage, they will be disqualified. And you also no rope breaks or anything like that, so there shouldn't be any controversy in this match like there was at SummerSlam. Remember, the whole issue with that match was Edge was holding the bottom rope when the referee counted to 3, and Karrion Kross was declared the winner, and obviously that was not the proper outcome. GM Triple H decided to book this rematch, locking him inside the steel cage. Cage is being lowered. Both guys look ready to go. And a lockup here to start. And Kross in with the suplex. And if you look at Edge, not only in addition to the tape that he has there on his shoulder, it looks like he has some kind of a brace on his right hand. And immediately Kross going to work on it. Remember, that was the hand Edge had. Oh man, he is really going to work on that. Maybe it was a mistake wearing that brace in this match. Edge looking for that little extra support, and right now it's like a target as Karrion Kross is targeting that arm in particular, that hand. I was going to say, if you go back to their match at SummerSlam, there were numerous times in that match where Karrion Kross repeatedly stomped on the hand and the arm there of Edge. And that's why Edge is wearing that for a little extra support tonight. Karrion Kross, though, sees that as a target and is immediately going right after him. Oh, now targeting the lower back. That's the problem when you have any kind of tape or padding or anything like that. It's automatically like a target, so to speak. Your opponent knows exactly what to target. Edge comes in with the headbutts. Saw him do that at SummerSlam. He is fired up. And up and over once again, and this time he caught Kross in the ropes. Kross though comes back with a jawbreaker. Edge ducks him. Into the corner they go. Edge now repeatedly stomping away. Edge now, more stomps. I don't know what the referee is looking at. I'm kind of distracted because he's just like staring straight ahead at something. I want to know what he's staring at. Karrion Kross, though, comes back with the knee. Now picks Edge up. Places him into the turnbuckle before slamming him back down. Edge with a nice reversal. And up and over once again. Edge now with a stomp to the midsection. Now deciding to work over the arm of Kross. A little bit of payback here. Now laying in some punches. Not sure if that thing is loaded or not that he's wearing for support, but if it is, do even more damage to Kross as he hits the execution DDT. Kross though kicks out. Edge now backing up. Goes in. Looking like he's going to go in for a spear, but Kross with the counter. Edge was looking for the spear, Karrion Kross with a nice counter. And up and over with the suplex, nearly folding Edge in half. And again, just stomping away at that hand. Even with the brace on, he's still doing some. Edge kicks out. I love how the referee is not paying any attention to this match whatsoever. It's like these two could be doing anything they want to each other, and he just does not care. Kross now picking Edge up, getting that cross jacket locked in. Edge fighting out of it. You've seen people be put away with that move before. He knew he had to get out of that. Oh, and hard into the cage goes Kross, and that busts him open. Kross now with the boot to the face. That is a nasty cut right there. Now into the cage goes Edge. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the cage, but Edge had other plans. So far, neither of these guys can get the upper hand as Edge connects with that enziguri. Oh, good Lord. Now a little payback, working over the arm of Kross. A lot of frustration built up in this match. Edge definitely has something to prove after SummerSlam. He felt he was robbed. Karrion Kross said the referee did him a favor. Oh. Edge definitely didn't see it that way. And he's looking for that DDT once again. Karrion Kross sprawled out. Edge gonna go in for another spear attempt. And connects this time. And hooks the leg. 2. And Kross gets the shoulder up. Edge can't believe it. Kross rolling around right now. Kross now at the knee to the midsection. And up again with that suplex. The cover. And Edge once again kicks out. Neither man can put the other away. And Edge able to get away. I don't know what Kross was doing there. I think maybe he was trying to go for another one of those cross jacket submission moves, but he waited too long, and Edge comes in with the spear. Hooks the leg once again. 2 and 3. Edge is victorious. Edge avenges his loss at SummerSlam, that controversial ending, and he is able to get the win inside the cage. No Scarlet to run interference, no rope breaks. I'm not sure what the referee was staring at the whole match. He was definitely distracted by something. No. Anyway, ignore that. Meanwhile, Edge able to pick up the win after hitting a spear. Took a few of them, but he got the job done. And he proved he still has plenty left in the tank here with this win. Even though he wasn't 100%, you can see with the tape and the brace on his arm, he wasn't 100%, but he still got the job done inside this steel cage. Have to see what's next for both Edge and Kross. But what an ending here to this main event. What a fun night this was. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back with some more Universe Mode content here in the near future. Coming up next, we'll be switching gears and doing some AEW Universe Mode stuff. And we have a pay-per-view coming up for that. And then after that, we'll pick back up with our WWE one and head to Clash of Champions and play through that. So, we got a lot of content coming up here in the near future. Hope you all tune in for it, and thanks for watching.